Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're feeling good. Today is the promised day to learn about the functions of human system from a different point of view. In the beginning, I will introduce myself by saying my name is Ali, and today I'm going to show you an important topics about physiology and biomedical engineers. I will do it quick as a quick review because I detailed all these topics previously. Starting with the table of contents, which is the agenda, I will start with the introduction. Then I will move to the sensory and nervous system, then definition of the skeletal and muscular system, definition of cardiovascular and respiratory system. Then I will move to renal and digestive system, the endocrine system, the reproductive system, and I will end with the conclusion. Starting with the introduction, we know this is the definition of human body and they work together to give us the human support and human every system has a special responsibility to maintain the precious balance required, and it has a special work, and to our understanding of this system can improve new treatments, new measures, and deeper understanding of human nature. Our first topic is the sensory and nervous system. Here is the definition of sensory system, and its foundation can control and everything a person does, his emotion, thoughts, and everything in the body. The components of sensory system. Here is how it works, the processing of sensory system, sensory receptors and the main three types of it. Here is some disorder that affect the sensory system, STD for example, and neuroengineering that can help with the sensory system. The help of biomedical engineer with this kind of systems like hearing aids and some stuff. Devices of sensory enhancements, sensory training of biofeedback devices. And moving to nervous system, the basis of nervous system is the nerve cell, which called the neuron. And here is the two main types of nervous system, the CNS and PNS. Some disease that affect the nervous system, cerebral palsy and its cases, and epilepsy, and some devices that help with epilepsy. The cases of epilepsy, biomedical engineers, and they work with the nervous system. They use the neural imaging and the definition of neuroimaging. They use the BAT, fMRI, all these kinds of neuroimaging. And the work of biomedical engineers in future and how they can help with the sensory system. Here we can move to definition of skeletal and muscular system by saying it gives the support, the protecting of internal organs. It's about bones and joints, the axial skeleton and the medullary skeleton. It gives the support, protection, mineral storage, and blood cell production. Here is some disease that affect the bone system, which is skeletal system, bone cancer, rickets. And how does the biomedical engineering help with the skeletal system? The way they help with it, for example, the 3D printing technology. And here is the muscular system, the definition of it, and some facts about it. And this is the main three types of skeletal muscle system, which is the skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, and cardiac muscle. Here is some diseases that affect the muscular system, MG and MD, and there is the work of biomedical engineer help with this kind of systems. Some definition of it, and here moving to cardiovascular and respiratory system. Here is the two scientists that covered and discovered this kind of systems, the cardiovascular, the definition of it, the components of the of cardiovascular system, and which is the heart and how to be in good health for heart, some disease that affect heart like heart attack, blood pressure, and hypertension also, the CAD, coronary artery disease. And here is the biomedical engineer work with the cardiovascular system by creating advanced technology and methods to identify, treat, and prevent cardiovascular problems. Future in cardiovascular using AI and simulation, improving patients' outcome, more accurate diagnosis. And here is the components of respiratory system and some of its functions and components, as you can see, lung, trachea, bronchioles, and diaphragm. The case of shocking and why it happens. Some disorders that affect the respiratory system, pneumonia, asthma, lung cancer, and the cases of lung cancer, two cases, and how the biomedical engineer help with the respiratory system with some devices innovate ventilators, portable and wearable respiratory monitors, peripheral oxygen saturation, and AI using monitoring of air quality. And here's some future biomedical engineers that help with with the respiratory system. Moving to definition of the renal digestive system, the definition of renal system, as we can see, the shape of kidney, some disease that affect the renal system, and kidney stones, chronic kidney disease, UTIS, and here biomedical engineer work with this kind of systems using AI and renal replacement therapies. Here is the components of digestive system, mouth, esophagus, stomach, and all other things. Here is the disorders of digestive system. Some disorders, for example, IBS, IPD, and peptic ulcers. And here is how the biomedical engineers work with the digestive system and the relationship between them to advance diagnostic tools, functional imaging, biomarkers discovery. And about the endocrine system, we have here the endocrine system, endocrine, pancreas, and many things. And about the endocrine system disorders, for example, diabetes type 1 and type 2. All these are disorders that affect the endocrine system and how we avoid it. And here's the work of biomedical engineer in the future and how they help us using the smartphones and smartwatches, using AI to help with the endocrine system. And the reproductive system, we have here the male reproductive system, and here is the female reproductive system. It makes some difference. Here is the disorders of male reproductive system. Here is some female reproductive system disorders and the relationship between biomedical engineers to the reproductive system. And for example, drug delivery system, wearable devices, and health monitoring. And here is the future of the reproductive system and how the biomedical engineer can help with this system. And in conclusion, to sum up, as we know that the biological process composing of the body systems are like a symphony, they work together. In addition to gaining an understanding of the interactions of human physiology, a deeper exploration of the body system reveals the flows and the virtues, the characters, our senses, and in the end, studying body system, it's a journey of discovery that allows us to appreciate the intricacy, adaptability, and beauty found in the working of life itself. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.